I want to pick somebody who's never done a valuation before, and we're going to do some valuation 101. Anybody who's never done a valuation before? Okay, you can be my guinea pig. I can't move too far away because I have to be on the camera. But this is an empty envelope. I'm not David Copperfield, no magic tricks, no. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a $20 bill. So see, it's a little crumpled, but it's still it's legal tender still. How much should you pay for this envelope? Don't think too long. That's what gets us in trouble. Okay, first rule in valuation, if you pay $20 for an envelope of $20, you get nothing. So let's try again. How much should you pay for this envelope? $10. Go one. You never know what disease I have. I might not be able to read numbers. Okay. First rule in valuation is if you know the value of something, don't throw it on the table. You know the value of a company, don't offer that value up front, because then what do you have left for yourself? Put it in your back pocket, start really low and then build up. But this is such a transparent asset to value that if I put it up for a bidding war, my guess is by the end of the bidding, you'd probably get pretty close to 20. Now I'm going to make it interesting. What does this card say? Control. I'm going to put control into this envelope. How much did you pay for this envelope now? It's got control in it. You know what? I tried this in an investment bank last week. In investment banks, you're trained. If you put a control into a company, there's a 20% premium. I don't know where that came from. The guy offered me 24. I sold it. He thought it was a game. I said, no. This is a real transaction. Pay me the 24. And so guess what he done? He paid $4 for a 3x5 card that I stole from NYU that cost me absolutely nothing. This is a money machine. Now that I know you like to pay for 3x5 cards with nice sounding words, I can say, try more. What does it say? Synergy. That's a big one. I'll throw that in there. That'll probably go to 26. Okay. What does it say? Brand name. Oh, big. That's a big one. That's $32 right now. And if that doesn't work, I have my two trump cards. What does it say?
Strategic consideration.
Strategic. That is the most dangerous word. When I hear the word strategic, I'm running out of the door. Because you know what it means? The numbers don't fly, but I really, really, really want to do this. A strategic deal is a really stupid deal. But you really want to do this. A strategic buyer is a synonym for a stupid buyer. A buyer who makes up his mind to buy something and then shows up at the table. And here, if nothing else works, here is the trump card that always works. What does it say? China. Just mention the word. It's amazing how common sense will leave through the other door. Take a look at earnings reports. Every company that reports it, even the most horrible, at the end they will say, but there's China. Nothing about China, but there's China. That alone does it. So China, okay, that, we'll forget all the fact. The fact that you've lost billions doesn't matter. You have China. I call these weapons of mass distraction. They come out because the numbers don't fly. In fact, I have a very simple test. When I read an analyst report, I count the number of times these words show up. I have a list of a dozen. And the more times these words show up, the less substance there is to that report. Because this is what you use when you can't come up with a real reason for doing something.